General risk disclosure. Trading financial instruments, including forex, futures, equities, commodities, and cryptocurrencies, involves significant risk of loss. Trading is not suitable for all investors, as it may result in the loss of your entire investment. Leverage, volatility, and liquidity risks are inherent in these markets. Before engaging in trading, carefully consider your financial situation, experience level, and risk tolerance. You should only invest money you can afford to lose. Forex and futures disclaimer. Trading in the forex and futures markets is highly speculative and carries a substantial risk of loss. The leverage nature of these instruments amplifies gains and losses, potentially leading to substantial financial exposure. This content complies with CFTC Rule 4.41. CFTC Rule 4.41 disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain inherent limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Equities and commodities disclaimer. Equity and commodity trading involves risks associated with market volatility, company-specific factors, and geopolitical events. While stocks and commodities may have a lower leverage factor compared to forex or futures, they can still result in substantial financial losses. Cryptocurrency disclaimer. Cryptocurrencies are speculative and highly volatile instruments. Trading cryptocurrencies involves additional risks, including regulatory uncertainties, security vulnerabilities, and lack of liquidity. Cryptocurrencies are not regulated by most governments or central banks, and their value may be affected by external factors such as news events and market sentiment. Regulatory references. In the United States, this content adheres to the regulatory standards of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, National Futures Association, and Securities and Exchange Commission. In the European Union, trading practices comply with the European Securities and Markets Authority standards. Global compliance, content aligns with internationally accepted guidelines, but laws vary by jurisdiction. Consult with a licensed professional in your area. Past performance disclaimer. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Any historical results or performance shown in this content are for informational purposes only and do not guarantee future performance. Educational content disclaimer. The information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended as investment advice, nor should it be construed as a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any financial instrument. Always consult with a licensed financial advisor or regulatory authority in your jurisdiction before engaging in trading activities.
Alright, so the chart work for Thursday. Today was the expansion day. Good day to engage. Not in New York, but in London. We gave some moves. Confidence level medium, reason, condition confirmed. You see we having like a OPEX style sell-off week. Anchor point is confirmed this Monday. Expansion is playing out. I don't think the time is hit today. OPEX we usually can drop lower. Nasdaq on the daily. It's not a doji day, more decision, but basically just created some equal lows. We didn't come back to that gap. So we really could retrace this gap and sell off, but I don't think it will continue lower. Looking for a floor, maybe this volume imbalance or this fair value for buying right here. My H1, kind of choppy. Wednesday, Thursday wasn't ideal. Seems like Tuesday, large range day. Wednesday, we're supposed to expect chop. That's one of the good rules. Thursday, it should have been a little bit better, but there's a lot of stuff going on. We just created these equal lows too. Let's get the 15-minute. We're getting this AM chop a lot. Yesterday, AM was pretty decent. No sign of buying though. Take a look at NVIDIA. Yesterday we had that large down day. Today, kind of respect the EQ. Took the low, closed below it, but not super strong. We right next to this 214.39 though. That's a good area to buy. We are already at fair value for buying or discount of this trading range or EO range. So I still like 232. I still like buying NVIDIA. The run up for earnings, then sell off afterwards maybe. But it's not dropping is also a reason that Nasdaq or QQQ is not dropping. Get the H1, it's kind of slow here too. When ES and YM dropped further, if you compare the two, even on the M15, wasn't too much for NVIDIA. They're not really selling it. Earnings is coming up, so maybe ES and YM sold off because tech is anticipating the strength of NVIDIA earnings. Looking at gold as well. Today was a doji day. Kind of respected the 200. This candle here though, like sweeping this low, would be ideal. Right around EQ. But like ICT said, we ain't even get here. This is bullish. respected this. This is not a weak low. It's a good order block. We could respect this, but I like H1 EO too. I'm still playing around this 200. We're eventually gonna kiss it goodbye. We go to M15. It's like back-to-back days we gapped up on this opening range gap and kind of just did nothing on gold and on Nasdaq. That's something that's been going on. But if you feel this kind of lines up with the H1 EO. It's fair value for buying to me. We come in 50% of this open range gap. Any of this really. This could set up a cool little OTE, set and forget. Did the framework play out? No, I expected more of a push. Did I learn? Take my time and trade the main idea. Thinking more like Linda. I've been studying Linda's tweets. What will I watch for tomorrow? Continuation lower for OPEX and a smart money reversal maybe. And that's all the chart work for the day. Have a good day. Peace.